Everybody, Crypto's here. Hope you guys are having a great day. We have a pretty important market update today. We have been seeing lots of panic, but also on the other hand, lots of optimism as many people, still believe that we'll see, 100 plus BTC later in this cycle. But as always, we have to, look at the charts and see what they are telling us. I do think that fundamentals are important, but I think that the technicals speak much louder. So let's see what the charts are saying right now. So I drew up this green support quite a while back, and it's been very significant. We can see here back in the 23rd of September, we broke below, and it was really once we broke back above that I was convinced that we would see the markets push higher. Now it is holding us as very, very, very significant support, and these are pretty bullish candles that are forming. We see some nice wicks. Price action is staying above that support. Now we are seeing we're below the Keltner channel, below the daily 21 moving average. So typically when you are that low below them, you do not really see further downside. You tend to see at least, a retest, or we stay sideways until it catches up, and then we could either break above or it will push us lower. Now, I am still hopeful that Bitcoin can recover as long as this level holds, because I think if not, if Bitcoin breaks below that level, I think we will see something like this. We will see sorry about that, a head and shoulders pattern, and that will probably be that retest somewhere maybe here will probably be like a top for Bitcoin, and then I think that could be it. But as long as we hold, this is still a higher low compared to the low of September 25th. So what do we need in uptrends? Higher highs and higher lows. So we got a higher high, and so far we are still holding a higher low. And I think that, as I mentioned in the previous video, if Bitcoin can get back up over this level, to at least retest the daily 21 MA and then hold here on the retest, I think we could see Bitcoin push higher and potentially give a new all-time high, somewhere around between the $70,000 to $80,000. Now, let's take a look. Let's move to the smaller time frames to see what we can expect immediately. So this is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Now, I think when we see these big breakdowns, the 4-hour 21 MA is probably the most significant level. And let me show you guys why. Let's see back in May. Okay, let's take a look at the crash back in May. Once we broke below the 4-hour 21 MA, which are the black dots, we never went back above it. We break down, we get pushed off, push down, and then sideways, and then we meet with it again, we retest, boop, pushes us lower. We go sideways, pushes us lower. We go sideways, retest, pushes us lower. It's only once we actually reclaim the 4-hour 21 MA that we started seeing sideways movement, and that was it for the downside. And I think, same thing. I'm not expecting anything any different this time around. So let's see. I had actually sent out a tweet 2 days ago. Stop stressing about short-term price action and just wait for BTC to revisit the 4-hour 21 MA. I think we will most likely get rejected, but could be promising if we reclaim it. Now, what we're seeing right now, this is a bull pennant formation. Bitcoin worked its way back inside the 4-hour Keltner channel, and I mean, I am expecting still, a small breakout, and this is where I expect us to get rejected, but because we have reclaimed the Keltner channel, so most likely, once we re-enter the band, we revisit the middle band where we could probably get rejected there. Now, what I am not liking is the fact that the price is curving this way, more like an M formation instead of being something like, curved on the opposite direction. That is something extremely important for me that I always look out for. But one thing that I am also potentially seeing, I like these, 3 impulses right here. And then we could probably see the third one goes back down here before pushing and retesting the 4-hour 21 MA. Or what could also happen is maybe we just actually don't see a significant move from that level. We just stay sideways until the 4-hour 21 MA catches up, and then we either break up or break down. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that to see what will happen. Now, let's see. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart right now. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, sorry about that. So significant level right here was the 41 and the 42, and we got rejected. So that is a great sign. Now, if you've been following me on Twitter, you guys know how many times I mention the 40% level. It's crazy. As soon as we touch it, that's when we see huge market dump. Now, I think we are preparing to revisit that level, and I honestly have absolutely no idea what happens from here. Uh, we just have to wait and see. But I am pretty convinced that as long as we break below that level, I think we see alts go for probably a very nice run. And then also we have the 36.8% level, which we have to keep a good eye on, as that was, around the all-time lows of the Bitcoin dominance. So really, oof, let's say we go to, if let's say we do enter like a bear market, then we would probably see something like this, and then bounce again from here, and then Bitcoin dominance would start slowly climbing up, probably for a couple months, and that would be a very bad sign. But if not, if we break below, then that will be a good sign, and we'll be keeping our eyes out on that one. Now, let's do a brief covering of XRP. Let's see, I believe it's this one. Okay, so we're gonna go to I think the weekly chart. All right. So, well, something that I actually had missed, I was not keeping my eye on that. A very, very bad sign for XRP was when it broke below the weekly 21 MA. That is extremely bearish, and we did get the retest, which is the same thing I'm expecting for Bitcoin. We closed below the weekly 21 MA, so I am expecting that retest. And that retest will be extremely important, because if we get rejected, it could very well be a Bitcoin bear market. But good sign is that XRP is holding inside the weekly Keltner channel. Very good sign, but also very bad sign that we are hanging out below this important support. So I want to see XRP get back inside this support this week and go retest the $1 level, which is the most significant resistance probably on the entire chart right now. And from there, we will reevaluate and see if there's any chances that we see the XRP bull run continue. So we also keep a close eye on that. Now, one more coin that I've been covering a lot is Casper. So, well, Casper actually had a pretty nice impulse, like an hour ago, but it did close above the 4-hour 21 MA, but now we are retesting it. I liked this kind of W pattern that I've been seeing, and well, really nothing to focus on, nothing to get excited about until we get back above this red trend line. So honestly, guys, I think it's very hard for anybody to make any predictions, because really nobody knows what's going to happen with the markets. So the best thing to do is to just take it day by day, watch the hourly, watch the 4 hours, and keep your eye on certain levels, and you make your trading thesis from there. But we keep a close eye, and I will continue to update you guys both here and on Twitter. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.